Nandipha Magudumana applying for bail today. Thabo Bester's accomplice, helpmeet, lover, don't know how to describe her. And she was saying that really it wasn't her decision to leave the country without a passport. Thabo Bester forced her into a car and she was crying because she really did not want to go, and she's never going to interfere with any witnesses, and she's such a nice person, and so please let me out on bail. Orrin Sigh of Eyewitness News has been covering this for us. Orrin, good afternoon. Has there been any indication prior to today's bail application hearing that Nandipha Magudumana was going to claim that she had been forced to leave the country with Thabo Bester? Because every time we've seen them together in the same space, they seem to be very lovey-dovey and cooing into each other's eyes.
Good afternoon, John. Yeah, I think things definitely changed. There was definitely a switch over the past couple of weeks. Last time they appeared in court, I think earlier this month, together with their 10 co-accused. Like you explained, they were very lovey-dovey, holding hands in the dock. But, last week, Dr. Nandipha Magudumana penned a letter from the prison where she's being detained on the back of Women's Month, and said that threatened that she was going to lift the lid on the financial, emotional, and physical abuse that she suffered at the hands of what she, inverted commas, claims are powerful men. Some would, prominent within prominent families in South Africa, and even business and government officials. So definitely today we saw that sort of end, her playing victim, claiming that Thabo Bester had kind of threatened her to jump into a vehicle and forced her to leave the country against her will. And we saw a very emotional Magudumana in the morning, weeping, and a very somber mood in the dock. But things kind of changed this afternoon when the state had their chance to present evidence in court. We saw Dr. Nandipha Magudumana, a completely different person, sitting in dock, very upset, shaking her head, not agreeing with what the state was putting forth in terms of the evidence, and often looking perplexed, confused by certain things the state was saying. But the state really emphasized the point that, Magudumana was a mastermind behind Bester's escape, and she should not be released on bail because she is a flight risk. They did reveal that since her arrest in April this year, there have been now 5 separate cases of fraud registered against her. You must note, John, that she is a director of 5 separate companies that are registered with a CIPC. And these cases of fraud total an amount of almost 23 million rand. So the state essentially are saying that, she has every reason to leave South Africa should she be granted bail. And so they strongly oppose that bail application. We know that the case will continue tomorrow, and the bail hearing has been rolled over to tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Orrin Sigh of Eyewitness News. Of course, it's feasible. Many, many women in South Africa are abused in all sorts of ways by many, many men in South Africa. And I suppose it's possible to have some kind of Svengali relationship where the man exerts such psychological and physical dominance over the woman that she believes that she is with the love of her life, and it takes sundering of their physical relationship, as what happens with an arrest and separation into male and female prisons, for you to begin to realize the degree to which you have been duped. It is possible, but then it's also possible that this is a strategy. And at the moment, I'm more inclined to the second option than the first, but who knows what new information might come out which might change that view.
Afternoon Drive with John Maytham
on CapeTalk.